Even during the worst times, people will always have a sweet tooth. During World War II, there was a difficulty for American aircraft carriers. The sailing behemoths couldn't just rescue their pilots if they were downed. They displaced too much water to just have someone swim towards them. In the heat of battle, they couldn't dispatch help. This led from small boats to destroyers, picking up the downed pilots to return them. There was a catch. For every pilot returned, gallons of ice cream were awarded for the saviors. The first time this precedent was set was with the USS Hancock awarding a destroyer 30 gallons of ice cream for one pilot. It was the belief that while sailors would save everyone they could, a nice treat would be a nice motivation. This practice was quickly accepted, leading to funny scenarios. Let's shoot them down. A small joke from destroyer crews looking at friendly planes flying in and out of carriers. There was one account of a Coastal Guard pilot, Lieutenant John Pitchard, who was rescued by a destroyer, was met by a crew and treated like a lost brother, all the while not knowing, until later, that they saw him not as a person, but as 10 gallons of ice cream waiting to be cashed in. The interest for ice cream for the American military was so great that they commissioned an ice cream barge for the Pacific for $1 million in 1945 that could produce 10 gallons in 7 minutes and hold up to 2,000 gallons. The unofficial practice today is in question, as carriers now have their own rescue helicopters. And the last rescue was done in 1958, where the savior of a pilot had only 10 minutes to eat all he could, which he was forced to make an ice cream social out of his 10 gallons to the crew of the ship, as his operation time was only 10 minutes. And that is a brief history of the ice cream in the Pacific during World War II.